Hello everybody, my name is Carl and this is Darkest Dungeon. However, I'm not the one actually playing the game, I'm not moving out mouse. I'm just sitting here with my arms crossed because the audio didn't record. I unplugged my microphone because I only have one USB stick, or one USB slot to charge my headphones, my mouse and the mic. So, I forgot to plug the mic back in. So I decided to take this chance to talk a bit because I'll be perfectly blunt, not much happens in this video. I go to two places and I act like an idiot by extinguishing a torch thinking something interesting would happen. So I'll just talk about this channel and overall. I'm not going to talk about COVID-19 because quite frankly everyone's been talking about that and I'm kind of sick of it. I'm not trying to... You'll find out later today in the Keystone video, pretty sure I made a joke about COVID-19. I'm not trying to act like it's not a big deal, it obviously is. It's just, you're not here to listen about COVID-19, you're here to watch me play video games. So, a lot of my videos have had quite a few mistakes in them. Like your game volume not recording, my mic volume being too low, a lot of videos being delayed, and I honestly don't really have much of an excuse for it, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just kind of crap. But this channel, I feel, is still in its roots, and I'm trying my best to try to keep a consistent uploading schedule because. I just need something to do, honestly. I want to try to keep myself busy. I want to try to start up adding edits to these videos, but I first want to actually make sure I can make decent quality videos before I start editing them, because as it stands, like I can't upload videos of me just playing a game and talking over it. Apparently that's too difficult for me. So I haven't really received any questions. If I did, I'd be answering them right now. If you do have any questions or have any sort of suggestions for my videos, I would definitely answer them because I'm open to comments. Not random comments, that's a bad choice of words with the internet. So, yes, mail items. Oh yeah, I remember this dungeon. Spoiler warning, I face like two walls instantly. I'm pretty sure like immediately after here I speak on the area and I'll find another wall, don't I? Let's see. Yeah. Even then it still wasn't really that difficult. So yeah, by the way, the Age of Wonders videos are unaffected by the whole mic issue because they've been previously recorded. Because for some reason Age of Wonders you can only have a save file on one computer. No idea why, but I'm trying to figure out ways to fill the void. Well, Keystone, I feel I'm going to stick with that for quite a while. I'm quite enjoying Keystone, even if I don't seem to win much really outside of my Terran decks. Age of Wonders is doing personally well, and thank you for that. I'm honestly surprised. There is about, 14 people watching the video, so thank you greatly. I don't expect likes and subscribers or whatever, but just thank you for being there, because I always wanted to I'm just kind of worried what I do has no real effect, and that's not like just this either. That's lucky. Oh yeah, there's a lot of critical hits in this battle. Well, that's just like in general, I feel like none of what I do really matters. So the fact that people are actually watching my videos and maybe not enjoying them, but you know, knowing they exist, that just makes me a lot happier. I'm not going to start saying, oh, I'm depressed or whatever. That's like what every other YouTuber does. Oh, I'm depressed, OMG, nearly killed myself in suicide forest, recorded, gone wrong, gone sexual. No, I'm not trying to be like that. It just makes me feel a bit better, really. Knowing what has some kind of effect. Yes, as you can see, going well. Almost the same really about my video. Flagellant's really good, isn't he? I should probably swap out some of his abilities though, because as it stands, I only use half his abilities, like the other two are meant to be when he's below a certain amount of health, but he never gets to that point. Oh, and also, later in this video, I have the Grave Robber on my squad, but I forget to take the blood because I'm an absolute idiot. Alright, this improves, well, reduces stress. Oh no, it gives him Wild Adventure, yeah. And I'm like, what's the... Makes him better in the world, what do you expect? I think tomorrow I'm going to go back to my dad's, so I'll still have the same... I'll start recording Age of Wonder videos again, so I think the next video... Yeah, it will be. The next Age of Wonders video, past a day, will be after all this. Hopefully I'm still happy and merry past that point. It's been a while since I've touched Age of Wonders. I think it's been like 4 days.
Well performed.
I think, I don't really know what to say. There's not much going on with my channel. It's obviously still growing. I hope it can entertain people. That's the only reason I really made this channel. I know, I'm not going to act like I'm... That's annoying, because you can't attack me. I'm not going to act like I'm an entertainer, because I'm not really. Like a majority of people on this platform, I'm just a random kid who got access to, well, was bored and had access to YouTube, that's all I really am. But despite that, I just hope that I can be slightly entertaining, at least give you something to watch, because it's quite ambitious. I'm not going to act like it's impressive doing this, but I'd say it's quite ambitious to try to make about 2 hours of video every day. That is, if Darkest Dungeon would go back to 40 minutes, but I've been doing it in the middle of lessons, so it's been 20 minutes at the moment. It will probably go back to being 40 minutes though, because I'm not going to have closed for quite a while. Yep, doing well. Yeah, that's all I can really say. Oh, I'm doing well. And also keep marking the Flagellant. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Age of Wonders. This is Age of Wonders at the moment. I'm out of war, maybe only on 1 people, and just keep getting attacked. Hope that isn't too bothering for you, because I can imagine it gets quite boring constantly having defense at missions, but I just can't really do much about it. If people hate me in the game, they just do. I guess that's happening in real life as well. But on the topic of me just being a random person on YouTube, I'm not expected to be successful, obviously. I know it's a bit weird saying that. I'm sure a lot of people don't expect me to think I'll be successful. But it's just that there's some people who go into YouTube expecting to get a business out of it. I'm not doing that really. I just want to entertain people, to make myself feel a bit worthwhile. And my main way of entertaining people is to hear feedback. And if you're able to provide feedback, and I can hopefully improve my channel on that feedback, then that'll make us both happier, because you'll be able to watch better quality videos, and I'll be happier because I'm making other people more entertained. Yes, this is where I leave it to be dark, because I think I thought that would make something different, not really, just makes people a bit more stressed. But yeah, I'm making like pitch for some reason.
Haunting the hearts of men.
Not sure, because black is pitch, when pitch is black.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I found a third wall, don't I? But I found a shovel at this point. Yeah. A lot of walls in this episode. Yeah, I know that my commentary isn't exactly filling. I'm not really used to talking all the time. If I could, I would prefer to just stay indoors all day and talk to no one. But I'm trying my best to give some commentary, make some videos. I think my main motivation of this was, or at least the main motivation in terms of the videos, the games I'm showcasing, because there's just really not much coverage on them. I mean, Darkest Dungeon is probably the most popular series I'm doing. Like in terms of the game I'm playing, a lot of Darkest Dungeon videos have been made in the past. But two things. One, those Darkest Dungeon videos usually are played by like bloomin' professionals. This is one video played by someone who's literally never gotten this far. Like I've never gotten past week 4, I don't think. So I think my main motivation to play it this much was just because of you guys watching, and also because I just want to see what's in a game later on. But Keystone, especially, I just feel like that doesn't get enough recognition. It's honestly an amazing mod. If you're watching this and you have StarCraft, even if you don't have StarCraft, it's free. You can just install it and play some Keystone. I highly recommend it. You get like, I'm pretty sure if you have first 10 games, you're guaranteed to get 100 gold every time you play a match. And obviously, on top of the like 40 or 60 gold you get every match as well. That's obviously amazing. So I really recommend you get into it because it is honestly a wonderful mod. I much prefer it over Hearthstone, honestly, because with Hearthstone it's just every match feels a lot more different, because in Hearthstone you play that minion, and you don't really interact that much. But in Keystone it all interact, or different things happen all the time, and you know, it's just a wonderful mod, honestly, and I do think it deserves more recognition, more bloody recognition than that Carbot mod. I've nothing against Carbot and pot. I know that some people find that kind of thing humorous, but the fact that Blizzard is trying to, that's me being an idiot, not getting up before I start treatment. The fact that Blizzard is kind of trying to market is this animation, which is intentionally crappy. If it isn't intentionally crappy, then it's just crap. But you know, the fact that the mod is the top-rated mod of all time when it's just a skin over Keystone, where people just keep bitching because they don't know how. I mean, there's obviously some cards which are better than others, like the Hyperion or whatever. But I don't get why people just act like it's the most unbalanced thing in the world. They've not played Hearthstone at the moment. Demon Hunter's gotten 2 nerfs and is still overpowered. I'll just mention that. But I think it deserves more recognition. Even if you don't try to play it competitively. I don't think anyone tries to play it competitively. Don't try to play it to win. I always try to make decks which are interesting, which have like a specific theme, and all quite different from each other. I don't try to play a deck which is like all has a good curve, good against this, good against that. No, I just play like themed decks. That's why with my hybrid deck I had like a bunch of Solar Dream cards, even though we're actually quite shit in that kind of deck. I just had them anyway just because I like the theme like hybrids and Tarnum and that. Let's make them work together. Balloon and men dodging everything. But like, yeah, it's a top-rated mod, and I think it is because like conspiracy theory here, Blizzard's boosting it because I once put a negative review on it, and it was no joke. The most highly rated negative review of it, like it was 1 star because 1, it was a skin, and 2, it's because like it was actually glitching the game so much and it was affecting UI elements outside of the game, which clearly shows that Blizzard has some kind of thing with it, because you wouldn't be able to do that with a normal mod. Like, yeah, it was just making all the UI elements look a bit more shit, really. And that was our highest rated 1-star review of Keystone, of the mod. I think it was probably the best out of all the first, like, 1-star, 2-star and 3-star, so it was quite popular. And it was removed. I don't know if it was removed because it got reported by some idiot, or... I'm not trying to be angry about this, obviously, it don't really matter. It's screaming to the void a 1-star review on top rated mod of all time, but I do feel like Blizzard is trying to keep it the top 1 mod, like it's a kind of agreement, which is stupid because it's just hiding the potential of Keystone. I think Keystone should honestly become its own game because it's wonderful. It's the only reason I actually opened up StarCraft, that and co-op, but that co-op was only for a short time. As for Age of Wonders, I'm surprised that's not more popular, honestly. Age of Wonders is also a absolutely wonderful game, really enjoying it, even if the play is a bit harder to commentate on because everything happens quite slowly. And also I keep acting like an idiot. I'm awful at the game. I'm still losing against a bunch of easy AI. Like when I lost to a bunch of plants just because, the plants can't be that difficult. Even though their power level is clearly above mine, and I've never fought the enemies before. I don't understand the growth faction. I think it's quite a stupid faction, but that's just me. I'm really looking forward to Age of Wonders' next DLC, the one that has a new race. It's not just adding a new race either, it's adding like new events and all that. I just hope the events aren't overpowered like the archaeological exploration things. I don't know what they're called. Anomaly sites it might be called, where you have those kind of you send a hero there and you have a bunch of options and all chances to be successful or whatever. Yeah, those are overpowered because I still remember when I was playing Devar Purifier and I got a Purifier suit, like a Phoenix Walk I think it's called. My god, he was no joke the most overpowered unit I had. It makes the Earthshaker have I think yesterday's episode makes the Earthshaker in that look like an absolute pansy. It was so obscenely overpowered. I could teleport everywhere, hit multiple enemies at once. Hitting enemies with my flamethrowers obviously heals them. And I know you can get that later on, but that's way later on. I got this on like turn 6 or something. I was just rushed to advanced pilot and boom, I got it on like turn 12.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
And there's also cases where you can get like free heroes with special benefits and all that. I think it's a bit broken. I do wish, like, I don't know though, I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of time doing the actual objectives, but it's a bit unfortunate because you spend so much time doing the objectives that you can't actually keep up with other things not in a good way as in, I have to sacrifice for some time for this, but in a bad way as in, I didn't ramp up to get like all the maximum possible resources, I don't have a massive army, I'm gonna die. Like I know I've just been talking about how overpowered the items are, but like when that's for like that's good in the long run, but if you get rushed while you're doing one of those you really can't do anything. I think that's my main problem with Age of Wonders, is that you can get attacked literally out of nowhere. Like, one moment you see nothing, another moment you literally see like 3-4 armies. I know I'm complaining a lot, I'm sorry about that. Just maybe increase the range of those colonies, that could be nice. Maybe make it so you can see 2 tiles further.
Gold, trinkets and marbles.
I know I'm complaining about it a lot, but it is still really good. I just think it could obviously use improvements. No colonizer mode is great because I never use the colonizers. It's way easier just to spend influence. To get some colonies, because the colonizer costs like Cosmo, a bunch of like 200 energy, I think it's obscene. So the main problem with expanding through settlements obviously is that you have to play with the races units, and the problem with those races units is that like other races units, and the problem with that is that, well, it wouldn't be a problem if it was anything but the Amazons. I hate the Amazons, honestly. I just think they're just not fun. They have super weak units, but they apply a bunch of annoying debuffs. It's not fun for either party. For Keystone, for future Keystone, yeah, Extinguisher Torch for some reason. I'm looking forward to the Nemesis expansion, which has a bunch of bosses, and you can have modifiers on the bosses, difficulty. It seems really fun. I bet I'm going to do a lot of that when I get a chance, like when that comes out, because it sometimes takes quite a while for voice annoying. He doesn't use a key, and yet he gets all of that. It'll be nice because I have to set up lobbies with real people usually, but I have to wait for 5 people to come in. I don't do it against AI because they're completely stupid. Sometimes you can literally go for a match rather than playing anything, because they have a handful of cards that cost Vespene, and they don't go to Vespene until they get max minerals. I have no idea what that's about. Anyway, so I'll probably play a bunch of bosses. Yeah, that's another problem, it's just that it takes a while for people to actually start joining. I feel like if there are more people, that issue could be resolved quite easily. And also, if more people are playing it, it would have better Kickstarters, so more cars and content can be added. Which obviously is really nice, because at the current rate, it does take a very long time for new cars to be added. Like, I took a break from Keystone for like a solid few months, and they've only just announced a new expansion. So, it's been 3 weeks, I think, since they've announced the expansion. So, obviously, it does take a lot of time to implement all this, and that's not a problem, obviously, as long as they keep it in high quality. So I don't mind how long it takes, but if it could come faster, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, I was about to explore further, but there's another war on the way. So anything you can do to support Keystone, that'd be greatly appreciated. I know I'm obviously not. You're part of Keystone, whatever. You don't have to. I'm not telling you you need to support Keystone, but I just think it'd be nice. It's a really good mod, and I hate to see it abandoned. Like, it's the most fun I've ever had with StarCraft, and it's a dying game, I'll be blunt. But if Keystone is the only thing that's keeping it alive, I wouldn't mind that whatsoever. I think I've already talked about why the Keystone meta is dying, and StarCraft in general is dying because of the lack of content. And last content update we got was Nova Kovops, which I mean it was great, but it needed to actually change the main game for it to be interesting.
We dug for months, years.
I never understood these blueprints. So like, you can use blueprints, but no joke, when you do the first really difficult survival mission, which we'll probably do next episode, you get 5 out of what you need, like what, 200?
And a strict instructor.
It's a bit obscene. But anyway, when is this video going to end? Very shortly, I believe. Are we going to find the next Necromancer next? No, we're not, because I don't think I have access to that yet. I'll probably will do the survival mission with the weird crystalline expansion and the comic book's called. But yeah, I think I'll leave it here because I don't really have much else to say. So, sorry for how awkward this video was. Yeah, I'm just going through random menus. Sorry for how awkward this video was. I'm sorry for the mistakes I made. I'll try to improve, and I hope that you'd like to stick with me. 4 people was watching this. Well, 2 people more realistically. My one person who watches my videos consistently, I won't name them, he came up to me and said that I should stop being so negative in my videos. I mean, if anyone else thinks I'm being negative, you can comment. I don't really try to be negative.
This war is not in the dungeon.
I know yesterday's Keystone episode was quite edgy, but other than that, I don't try to be like too edgy or negative or whatever. I mean, I'm not trying to be the beacon of positivity. I'm not. I'm obviously not. But I just hope I can make people's days. I don't want to make people a bit miserable just by listening to me. I don't want to be the news, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's where I end it. Well, that's been a lot of mumbling from me, but I think I'll end it for today. This has been the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Carl, and I'll see you at some point in the future.